So the SWAT team gets Jeremy, and Maggie gets permission to take it where she got from and set it free. And I think Polsky could have wrote more episodes of the show had he been given a chance. The episode Jeremy would get an online game, as I previously said, Maggie's Jeremy Roundup. There are episodes like Slumber Party, where Maggie and Raina host a slumber party with the moths. Raccoon is where Maggie wants to protect her room from the raccoon. And The Price of Fame, where Maggie gets a dream come true of being a rock star when she sings Tony the Tick at the school's show and tell.
Tony the big green tick had a nose that he loved to pick. Tony the big green tick had a nose that he loved to pick. Tony the big green tick had a nose that he loved to pick. Tony the big green tick had a nose that he loved to pick. Yeah!
And so she got her wish come true, but for a short time when she sang the song Lucy, because Lucy, who is Pupa's crush, wanted her to sing the song. So Pupa tells Maggie to sing the song, and Maggie refuses because she's big now and she's afraid if she sings the song, the audience will turn back on her. So at the end of the episode, at Cheesy McBuzzy, she sings the song.
Hello, Cheesy McBuzzy! Are you ready to rock? Yeah! Oh. Okay then. This is a song someone special to me wrote for someone special to him. It's not about boogers, but a promise is a promise. This goes out to Lucy. Every time that you're near, my heart goes a-flutter. I've never seen such beauty, not even in the gutter.
Polsky produced 21 Buzz on Maggie episodes, but sadly, as time flies by, the show did not go on for long when they needed it. Problem with the show had nothing to do with the plot. They were trying their best to make funny episodes. As we enter 2006, it seemed like the show was still pumping out episodes where nothing can stop it, and then the show ended unexpectedly. Well, I think there were more episode ideas they came up with, but unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition. There were problems between the network and the creator, and the negative reviews by a lot of people about the show. Some fans believe that the show got bad with the last layer of the episodes. Others say that the show was bad to begin with. Whatever it was, it caused the network to cancel the show on a permanent note. It got to a point where the kids were not watching the show, and when it came on, they would either change the channel or turn off the TV. It was that notorious. And they mumbled the words, "I hate this show," and the parents hated it more, and it was placed on the worst cartoons list. It's a tragedy that this show had to end like this. It's sad, because the show, that had such potential to be a good show, didn't do as good as they thought it did, and moved on, and they never want to see the show ever again. Disney is like, the show is not doing as good as we thought it is, so we might as well pull the plug. And then they aired it on a late night time slot at 4 a.m. and not long after it ended, it stopped airing reruns on TV. And nowadays, it is a very forgotten show.
I tried to sneak in as many Mexican things as I could, and then they canceled it. I like to believe it was because of that.
In reality, the Buzz on Maggie did well, but failed to gain an audience, and that's why it got canceled in favor of Disney. Dave Polsky left in 2006 when his show had ended. He went back as a writer to write more shows, and left his mark. And that was really the end right there. All of the hard work Dave put into his own show, all of the crew that he worked for, was controlled by Disney. And after his show ended, Susan Tosky, the voice of Maggie's mom Frida, retired from acting. Dave Polsky would continue to go on as a writer, but never created another show. Dave Polsky returned as a writer and would go on to write more shows again. He went to Cartoon Network and worked on Classic 3000 with Andre 3000 and wrote 7 episodes of it. And then he went to TBS and worked on Frank TV and wrote 28 episodes of it. And then he went to Disney XD and worked on Pair of Canes and wrote 2 episodes of it. But Dave would be known when he worked on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Lauren Faust, who is the wife of Craig McCracken, developed the show and had Dave Polsky worked on as a writer on episodes.
Megan McCarthy is a dear friend and someone I've been really fortunate to work with in the past. We worked on a show called Class of 3000, which was Andre 3000 from Outkast. He had a cartoon on Cartoon Network, and that was Megan's first story editing gig. And we just met through a meeting. You know, we didn't really know each other prior, but she decided to give me a shot. And we had a great time working together. So I guess she, we stayed in touch. And so when she landed on My Little Pony, because she had known Lauren Faust and that whole crowd from Foster's, I guess they got to sort of the middle of the first season and they were realizing they needed a little extra manpower or person power. And so put the word out, Lauren or Rob must have put the word out to their, to the writers saying, do you know anybody? And so Megan threw my name in the hat, and that led to a meeting with Lauren Faust.
Ooh, wow.
So, and that led to me having the opportunity to write. So that was how that happened.